Welcome back, everybody, to Minor League Esports. As we continue on this conference semifinals, we're taking a step up into the Premier League as we're about to get underway with the Blizzard and the Puffins. My name is Sleeky. Joined with me in the commentary booth is none other than Thunderballs. And Thunder, we've got a David versus Goliath sort of situation in this game. The number one facing off against the number 7. What do we sort of have in store here?
We've got a lot in store. It's definitely a David versus Goliath. We've seen a couple of these matches already this weekend. Last night, when you saw those top seed teams really perform well against the 7 seeds, so we're still waiting to see an upset. So if we take a glance at the roads that these teams had to championships, we'll start on the side of the Blizzard, rather. So they were the first seed. They had the bye in the conference quarterfinal, had an absolutely stellar season in the Blue Conference. So this is their first match in the playoffs. And meanwhile, on the side of the Puffins, when you switch over, Puffins, they had a first round match against the Ducks that they actually swept. So Callie had a great performance in that series. He had the second highest MVPR in Premier League, and he really carried the team through to that 3-0 sweep. So if you look at these two teams stacking up, we haven't seen the Blizzard play yet in playoffs, but we know the caliber that's coming from this roster on their side, and Puffins are up against quite a wall, I would say, in this series.
Yeah, they absolutely are. I mean, Comp, one of the all-star players of this Blizzard team, is going to be one of the players to sort of keep your eye on as we get ready to get underway. He has been around the scene for a long time, and let me tell you, if you've not seen him play before, it's going to be interesting, but they have to be careful not to let the Puffins get too much space on their side. The Puffins are a really well-built team, really well put together, and if you start giving them space, they will absolutely take advantage of it. So let's see if that will be what happens here. Game number 1 between the Blizzard and Puffins and this semifinal best of 5. As Dog will look to take it off the right side. It'll be Comp to intercept. Callie rotating back around. Good 50-50 on that. He'll look to follow it downfield. Gets actually a really nice shot on target. Forces Maple to clear it away. So now we'll see Comp with possession. Off the wall, waiting. Not the greatest of touches. It'll be back over to Callie. Maple forced to rotate back around in this corner. And already we're seeing some decent speed come out of both of these sides with a little bit of mistakes to start off with as well.
A tiny bit, but I gotta say it's nice patience. You'd expect that from the highest league we've got in MLE, that these players feel a little bit more comfortable on the pitch. But for a playoff atmosphere that's got some pressure, they look like they're already kind of settling into a nice rhythm.
And they are, as Comp giving away possession to Callie there, intercepted by Maple in the midfield. Able to get the flip reset, not able to get the follow-up touch. An opportunity could be developing here for the Puffins as Callie wraps around, gets it over Comp. Maple not able to get over the bar in time. And just like that, the Puffins taking the first goal of the series.
Wow, Comp there on defense, affording Callie a lot more space than I expected. I thought there was going to be a challenge far earlier on, and Callie took that space and ran with it. Puffins score first.
It's a good 50-50 from Maple there as it comes over into this left side. Dog, again, going to be patient, able to get it over one, but Comp not letting it drift too far back. It's going to be Callie with possession. Drops down right side into Comp. Maple not able to get around that. Comp forced to really speed to this one. Was on target. They try and make something happen on the offensive. Good 50-50 from Maple. He's got one to beat off the post. Comp wrapping around, but he's not able to get there before Dog. There'll be a clear back down the other way from Callie. And you know, for the number 1 seed coming into this game, the Blizzard haven't really been putting it together that well offensively so far.
Not so far. I'm waiting. Still waiting. Oh, Callie, what a shot there from that side angle. And again, still waiting for the Blizzard to kind of show the caliber that we expect, especially out of this roster. You look at raw stats for these two players, especially Comp, and you don't think that plays like that are going to squeak their way through, but the Puffins are going to take it all the way.
Now off to a 2-0 lead in this game. It's going to be up to the Blizzard to try and get their act together here. It's another giveaway. Dog on target. Maple able to just pick it up off the line. He'll try and wrap around this. It'll be Callie in the midfield. Comp spacing back. Goes for boost. Interesting decision. Callie able to take that shot there with so much space, and the Blizzard just letting things fly by them.
I mean, you could try to call the first goal a fluke, maybe the second one, but at this point, the Puffins are saying, no, we're not just going to let you call the Blizzard the favorite here and roll over. They're going to give them a real run in this series unless the Blizzard can pick up in a big way here.
It's going to be off the corner again. Back in possession of Callie. Comp trying to get back in time. He's able to find that touch. It's a little bit of a double commit from the Blizzard. It's Maple getting a bump on Callie. Comp, open net, easy goal. They're going to grab one back. And just before the second half, it turns back into a 2-goal game.
Tough play for Dog there in the corner, deciding whether he needed to dive at that ball or not, but Comp recognized the space that he would have after clearing it over top. And like you said, an easy open net after that, Blizzard's first goal.
Kickoff again. That's going to be in favor of the Puffins as they get it immediately back downfield. Maple up, not able to find the touch. Callie wasn't expecting it, couldn't follow through. Dog going to beat Comp, and what another shot from Callie. Absolutely outrageous so far, scoring 4 out of his 5 shots.
What a shot, but even better pass. Dog, what a touch backwards out of that corner. Neither Blizzard player expected the ball to go in that trajectory, and Callie buries the shot.
An excellent start for the Puffins here. They are just rolling right now in their groove. Callie taking another shot, stopped by Comp. Comp will look to take it downfield. Not going to win that 50 off Dog. Side wall back to Maple. Going to be off the corner, back down. Maple, good 50, but it's off. They'll look to follow it through, but Dog beating him to it. 2 minutes left. It's a 3-goal game, and the Puffins looking for the 4th. It's a long clear from Comp, and Callie comes oh so close to finding the touch Thunder, but close just doesn't quite cut it right there.
Very much not going to cut it in this scenario. Comp punishing perfectly. That's 2 counterattacking punishes now for the Blizzard. I know there's going to be goals coming from other areas for them, but the Puffins have got to be careful on not overcommitting on offense here. You could see this lead disappear if you're not careful.
You really could. Comp taking it up again, looking for the flip. Reset, he fakes it. Maple to follow through, but somehow misses the point-blank range goal. Could have been an opportunity for the Blizzard to get back within 1. Maple able to dive in front of that to prevent it going the other way. Comp taking it back slow. Will push it up this left side. Got possession, loses it to Dog, but Maple not able to find that touch. Forces Comp to break rotation and get in front. Callie pressing close, but respects the space and gives Comp a little bit of room as he's able to grab this one. Comp, though, finding the demo. Maple on the 50, not able to slide it through. It's another demo as they're neutralizing Callie, one of the bigger players of this game, and it works out wonders as Comp able to slide that one through.
Now we see physical play creep in for the first time in a huge way. 2 demos almost consecutively there for the Blizzard, and Comp, what a brilliant low challenge there to beat the Puffins defender and get this lead down to 1 for the Puffins.
And, you know, with how well Callie has been playing so far this game, that is a really valid strategy to just, you know, he can't make great saves if he's not on the field. So the Blizzard employing that physical style to perfection there. As they get back within 1, it'll be Comp dropping it down in the corner yet again. He's got time to figure out what he wants to do here, but not that much time. His Dog wraps back around. It'll be Maple now looking to get it out of the corner. Down this right side, it's going to be straight into Comp. Callie, it's off the back wall. Comp trying to wrestle that one down. It's a jostle for possession. Callie blocked. Comp going to opt to rotate back around. They want to try and get more set up for this next push downfield. It's a good pickup from Comp. He's got it on top of his car, but not going to get the flick over Dog. Maple wrapping back around. Another demo coming through, this time on Dog. That's another demo as well off the backboard. Maple not able to take advantage of that space. And the final 10 seconds going to begin. Comp unable to find the touch, but neither is Callie. Dog pushing it back downfield. It's going to be off the corner. Dog with the shot. And that will end this game as the Puffins with the nail in the coffin of game number 1.
Puffin's going to seal it here. Dog just slamming that ball home. Not even a goaltender in sight. But I gotta say, really, when you look at the situations in these games and how this played out, The Puffins' number one thing that they did that led to success, we might see another goal there. The number one thing they did that led to success was cutting off the plays in the midfield and not affording the Blizzard any space. The Blizzard, and especially the skill that they have, relies on being given space to go for individual plays. And the Puffins are just smothering that and not allowing that space to happen. If they can continue that, they could keep getting wins in this series.
And they really could, and it's tremendous for them to be able to take that game one. We saw the Blizzard start to climb their way back, but the Puffins stayed determined. They stayed with it, and you know, for a game that I think a lot of people were coming in just sort of expecting the Blizzard to take in a sweep, for the Puffins to come out here and take game one shows that they have been prepping for this game. They have not let the sort of mismatch that a lot of people thought affect them. And they take that game one, not really stealing it. No, that was theirs all the way through. Callie and Dog were combining so well to make these plays happen. And the Blizzard are going to have to watch out, because if they let them do it again, it's going to be series point before they know it.
Oh, for certain. And when you mentioned them coordinating so well, Callie and Dog both respectively settled into the roles that saw them successful in the first round of playoffs against the Ducks. Callie in that series had 8 goals and Dog had 8 saves. And if you look in the game, you just saw Callie 4 goals, a dominant offensive performance, and Dog 3 saves, the lion's share of those. So they know the roles they need to play to be successful. And I think they just need to keep doing that.
Well, we'll see if they're able to keep doing that as we get underway. Game number 2. The Puffins have a 1-0 lead in the series, and they've won this kickoff. Dog wrapping it back around, able to beat Comp, but not able to get it on target. Will be a miss from Callie as Maple pushing it down this left side. We've got to see an early start from the Blizzard here. Try and start building momentum, and that starts with Comp putting this in front. Dog able to clear it off the backboard. Comp pushing it off again, though. Good block there from Dog. He wraps back around. Maple able to find that 50-50. Callie's going to win this one. Comp's got to wrap back around here, pushes it into his own corner, but that's right back out in the mid. Dog with a shooting opportunity, takes it wide. Maple not able to find that one. Callie wrap around, gonna be through. Comp trying to get there, but it was perfectly in the top right.
Callie continuing, pick it up right where he left off after game number 1. What a placement there. Comp not ready for the power that shot had on it. And Puffins in front once again.
Well, they are continuing their sort of momentum they built in game number 1. Callie taking another shot, looking for the double. Dog right there. Puts it high. Callie wrapping back around. It's Comp that eventually is able to come out of goal and push it out. It'll be him as well off this sidewall. Into the corner. Callie pressing strong. Gets that win. Cross field. Dog grabs the boost. Comp unable to find the ball. Maple gonna get beat to it, and defensive mistakes leading to a second goal for the Puffins.
Crucial missed touch there. Comp just flying completely underneath the ball, and Dog wasted no time. Catch, flick, goal immediately. And man, this is quite the show the Puffins are putting on here.
And that it is. We might see a 3-0 sweep, but the other way around as they continue to rack up the shots here. Dog, another one that forces Comp to go up. It's an awkward angle. It'll be Comp to pick this one up. He'll try and throw it to Maple. Takes the shot. Dog save. Goal line. Able to push it off the post. What an excellent defensive maneuver from him there. Now Callie on the return. Was looking to get a flip reset, but lost control. Be another win by Dog in the midfield, though. It's Callie wrapping around. Gonna wait for that one. Comp able to get the victory. Not able to get the second hit on the ball, but finds the demo. Demos were led to them sort of getting a comeback in game 1, though it wasn't a complete comeback, and we'll see if that style of play is what they need to try and start getting a comeback in this game.
I gotta say, it was predominantly, chance there for the Blizzard. Comp getting a nice extra little bump here when he went for the pass into the middle.
That was just a clean pass straight into Maple. He was ready for it all day long. And as much as I love to see, your flip resets, your breezy flicks, a solid passing play is what is really beautiful to me in this game. They pull one off there. It gets them back within 1. Comp with an opportunity to equalize, and he will. They spend most of their time down, but in a matter of seconds, they get back level.
And that really just shows the capability that this Blizzard side have. And you can't let them wake up anymore if you're the Puffins. Really, you got to stem this tide right now, because this could get seriously out of hand if you don't put some pressure on here and push back the other way.
Dog off this side wall again. Looking for the ground pitch and gets it. What a shot from Dog. Comp didn't stand a chance on that save.
Oh my God, Dog, are you kidding? Unlimited patience there, just twirling, biding his time in the air. Dog knew all the way what he was going to go for there when he was too far behind the ball, and meanwhile, Comp had no idea.
It was a good victory on that beat to get them in the league. Dog was bumped on that play, but stays with it, trying to pass over to Callie. Stop in the midfield. Maple wrapping around, gets bumped into it, but sends it back into this Puffins half. It's another good block coming from them there as they try and create some space. Back into the midfield is Maple. Over to Comp. Oh, and almost a good beat. Dog able to get in front. It'll be Maple again, but that's blocked by Dog. Callie gonna slow it down, pick up this one. He's just got one to beat, but can't make it happen. Comp somehow finds that demolition, looks for it on Callie, and he forces Callie to dodge, and that dodge was just enough to put him out of position.
I had a sneaking suspicion when I saw that first demo that Comp was going to look for more, and that was the perfect play. That defender diving across the goal line, their desperation was caused by Comp putting that pressure on physically, and Maple just had an easy goal after that.
Tied 3-3 now, 2:10 left in regulation of game 2. Maple, almost able to sneak that one around Callie. It's Callie very aggressive on that push up there as well. Dog also very aggressively postured. Maple's going to be able to pick this one up. He's got one to beat, but he can't swing it around. Comp will be in the air now, trying for the redirect. It'll be high. Some interesting shots coming out of this Blizzard team. Backboard, but Callie to clear it away. Back downfield, grabs the boost and is looking to pressure. It's an off touch from Comp, but he's able to pick it back up in time. Dog straight back down. Maple will get this into the sidewall. Good 50-50. Back over to Comp, and this soft touch is really beginning to come in now as these teams look to edge out in front.
It's becoming more and more strategic by the moment. You're absolutely right. You can see the calculation going on in each touch that they make because, and you really got to mention, it's a tie game here. We're approaching a minute. Oof, close chance there from Callie. And really, we're getting down to the moment where any touch can completely seal it here for your team. It's super important to make the right touches always.
Ooh, great pass over to Maple. Dog just getting in front off the backboard again. Comp will take a shot, but Callie comes swinging across. He's going to grab that boost, gets it downfield. The Blizzard are doubled up. They're not defensively back, but an off touch from Callie throws away that possession. Could have been the opportunity the Puffins needed to try and recapture the league. Is Comp going to beat another Puffins player? Bump play still being utilized to great effect as Maple able to push Dog out of the way. Comp, right side, looks to beat Callie, can't do it, on target. Maple wrapping around, able to just find the save. 30 seconds now as Maple will get a good victory on that. Comp was looking for another demo. It's another bump. Maple shot, and he's going to beat Dog. Blizzard take the lead.
Huge play here at the end of the game. Dog scrambling back in the corner. Maple reads it perfectly and gets the follow-up with the immediate recovery. It's exactly what the Blizzard need to level this series.
Well, 22 seconds, that's all that remains in regulation. See if the Puffins can try and bring it back to put themselves up on series point. It's a giveaway from Comp. Dog rushing to get there in time. Could be an opportunity here for Callie, though. Oh, he misses the touch. Opportunities wasted. They've got one more potentially. They're able to get it back downfield. Dog is able to do that. Comp, the only one left in the Blizzard's half. He's just able to wrap around. It's not over until it hits the ground, which it does. And my goodness, what a close game for the second one.
Wow, that was an incredibly tense moment at the end there. I couldn't help but make some kind of noise mid-call because I swore we had a 0-second or down to the last second goal coming there from the Puffins. But Comp just able to eke out that defensive physical play there and keep the Puffins player off of it. But these are close games here. The Blizzard started to claw back in game 1, clearly clawing all the way back in game number 2. I think we've got a seriously competitive series on our hands.
Yeah, a lot more than I think anyone was really expecting, and I am all the happier for it. The Puffins showing out so far. They had 9 shots on target, 3 of them able to slide on through, but the Blizzard really kicking it into second gear that game. We're starting to see them pick up the pace, work together. They're really utilizing these bump and demo plays to create that space that they're able to sort of maneuver in. And that, to me, has been one of the critical features of their play style so far this series.
Absolutely. I was going to say, when you see a game decided by one goal, usually, and at higher levels of play, it's one factor of play that could be the difference maker either way. It was the Blizzard's physical play there. The Puffins didn't really have much of a physical presence compared to how much pressure the Blizzard were putting on, and that's what put the Blizzard over top in Game 2. So either the Puffins need to respond with physical play of their own or adapt their rotations not to be so susceptible to the physicality from the Blizzard.
Well, we've got an even Stevens score line here in the series. 1-1 as we head into Game 3. It essentially turns this into a best of 3 as the players on the field ready to get underway. Kickoff here is going to be going in favor of the Puffins as it comes to this right side in the dog. Gets a good win on one, but not able to beat Comp, who sends a boomer downfield. Will be straight back down to Comp and Maple, both up, double commit, and that throws it away. If Maple had just been waiting around, Comp could have dropped it down, and that could have been an easy early goal for the Blizzard.
That's an opportunity gone by the wayside here for the Blizzard. It's early game, and they're not down by any goals, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but you don't want to be repeating mistakes like that because the Puffins are going to take game number 3 here if you're not a little bit more careful.
Absolutely. They've been absolutely clinical, capitalizing on opportunities when they've come their way. Callie over to Dog. He'll be back into the midfield. Callie in the air, so is Comp. He gets the win straight down to Maple. Shot comes through, but drastically wide. Is Dog going to be able to lose possession? It'll be back over to Comp. He's got a lot of space. Interesting touch there. Decided to go for a little bit of a fake. He had a lot of green grass in front of him. I'm surprised he didn't just try and move it down the field, but their strategy is theirs alone. He gets it over one, looks to get it past Callie. What an air dribble in. Callie thought he was going to be able to read it, but he was wrong.
I was about to jump in on analysis on the previous play. Decided to hold my tongue because I saw something special forming, and sure enough, Comp, in his favorite position, pulling it off the sidewall with a full tank of boost, puts that skill on display and puts the Blizzard up by 1.
Well, another good kickoff for the Blizzard. As Comp wraps around, he's just got one to beat, but it's Callie who's not even going to give him a chance to breathe there. It's Callie again trying to get the shot in on target. Dog with the drop. Who let the dogs out because they just dunked that one in.
What a beat there by Callie, beating Maple out by the narrowest of margins. And Dog, that's a risky play. You got to recognize if you don't make that shot or if you bounce it off the back wall, it's a counterattack back the other way. So that is really make or break territory, and Dog making no mistake on that one.
We're back level now after that goal. Comp looking for the physical play on Dog, but he's able to withstand it. Ooh, Maple just narrowly avoiding a demolition on him there from Callie. Maple's going to slow it down, takes it off the sidewall. He bumps Dog off of it, but Callie, quick to respond, gets back on top. Good clear to this right side. Maple back downfield. Comp again takes a shot, but it's high. Will ping off the corner. Callie misses, gets demoed. Open space. Maple trying to just take a quick shot, but Dog gets in the way. Excellent read from him and speed to get there in time as Maple continuing on the pressure in this half. Be a drop down from Callie. Dog just looking to get possession here. He's finally able to grab the boost. He works his way around Comp, but is working a bit too quickly. He loses possession of that ball, and the Blizzard will look to move it back downfield.
Puffins have got to be careful of boost starvation in their end. I saw a passage of play that had to have been 30 seconds where Dog was starved the entire time. Look out! Ooh, nice pass there across the middle of the field. But when the Blizzard are in the Puffins' end, they're looking really starved for resources. Big play in front. Dog gonna bury that one. As I talk about starvation in one end, the Puffins just completely smothering Blizzard in the other.
And the Blizzard just quite literally left hanging there. They couldn't get around to it. They got their signals crossed quite severely, and it leads to the Puffins taking the lead as Dog just barreling that one into the back of the net. Will be Comp, though, off this kickoff, looking to reverse field. He gets demoed by Dog, but Maple to follow it through. Gets a good beat on Callie. Gonna try and get it out in the mid. What a pass! Comp not able to make it in time though. Callie realized what was developed and got that out in time. Dog looking to sneak his way around, and Dog absolutely insane strike.
Dog, that was sick. If you look at Maple, is just handcuffed in the back end, facing backwards. Dog knew exactly how much of an advantage he had there and just waited it out. Buried the shot at the very end of the play. That was beautiful.
Absolutely insane. Could be another one right off the kickoff here. Callie trying to wrap around Maple. Gonna stop that one in its tracks, but it's a 2-goal game. If it gets any much farther, especially with the limited amount of time remaining, be deadly. Comp misses that open net. Maple trying to wrap around Comp with the redirect right into play. And even when they mess up, they stick with it. And it's a beautiful shot.
You know what? These light touches that you had mentioned in the last game are so crucial in a play like that. If Maple hits it too hard, if Comp hits it too hard, you name it, it's not going to be the play that they just had. So it's such delicate finesse here from these Premier League players, and it's great to see.
Back down the Dog again. Comp will pick this up and try and keep possession, able to get it around one. Takes it up the wall, looks for the bump, gets it, tries to get it on Callie as well. Maple wrapping around in this corner, trying to get a pass out to Comp, gets it through, and that's going to get them back level as they combine together on this passing play in front of goal.
Dog really got mixed up there in the corner and kind of drifted along the wall a couple times, not sure of what they should do to make a defensive play, and by the time they had decided, play was already moving past them and the game got tied.
That's another opportunity here for Callie. That one's going to be placed wide. Off the wall again, Maple trying to make it downfield. Callie with the block, it comes down, Comp. Ooh, good patience there. Trying to wrap around. Maple keeps it in front. Final minute beginning on the countdown now. Maple is trying to do what he can to keep this ball in their possession. Dog will give it away, but actually is able to recapture it. It's going to be a shot coming in from Comp. Callie putting it off the line. Comp will put it through, and it's the Blizzard who take the lead.
Just agonizing here. Callie, what a great save and an effort there, but just couldn't get it high enough not to hit the crossbar. And the ball dancing on the goal line like that, it's only a matter of time before it gets hammered home by a Blizzard player.
Kickoff again, going to be coming through right side. Ooh, that's dropped. Maple's got all day, and he's going to take his time. Mike, why you got to do him like that, Comp? Come on, why you got to do him like that? Why you got to do him like that?
I mean, what a pass by Maple. Look at, he just passes it straight to Comp. He was thinking passing play all the way, clearly. I mean, am I right? He had to have been thinking pass there, you know, not like there was an open net or anything.
Well, you know what they say, a secure goal is still a goal. Although I'm sure Maple is going to be wanting to wish he had that one on the scoreboard. Maple is going to try and wrap back around on this one as it comes up into the corner. Maple dropping it down straight into Callie. Flick over Comp. Can't get back around. Dog is there to finish it, and they will get back within one. It's not over just yet.
18 seconds, Sliggy. That's what it's going to take, and that's what they've got to work with here to score one more goal. What a great win on that race from Dog to get to the ball first. And now they're really off to the races, and very little time here to get this game tied and go into overtime.
It's another victory off the side there, put back downfield. They've got to try and make something happen right now. Maple just going to look to waste time by clearing it back down. Dog into the midfield. Comp just going to get a booming clear back down. No one there in defense, and that will be GG's for game number 3. The Blizzard are going to go up on series point.
Bit of a question mark rotation there from the Puffins. Callie bailed out on the play and looked maybe like they were going for boost. It's tough to really coordinate what you're going to do on a play when the seconds are dying like that, but I'm pretty sure the Puffins are going to be wishing they had something better than that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just been a bit brutal for them so far, as they will be facing a series point right now. The Blizzard just combining where they needed to make things happen. And they're really starting to come alive in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the stats on the side of the Blizzard pre-game and pre this match, Comp alone with a 7.69 MVPR in the matches that they played. I mean, most players in MLE can't even boast that as a best MVPR throughout the season, let alone an average. That's completely ridiculous. And now they're getting the kind of space that they want to put that offensive power on display. Meanwhile, the Puffins looking a little bit out of sorts on a few rotations there, and that's what really cost them the 2-goal margin that dropped them this game 3.
It really did. Now they're really going to have to try and get it together to push through. They can't make any more mistakes. They got a solid win in game 1, but the past 2 just haven't been able to go their way. So it's going to be do or die time for them here. Thunderballs are going to have to get it together and kick it into gear. Otherwise, they're going to be watching the Blizzard play in the conference finals next week.
And I'm sure everybody out there would agree on the spectator side of things. We want to see that game 5. And so the Puffins really got a lot of work to do here to overturn this Blizzard momentum. Let's see if they can do it or not, or are the Blizzard going to live up to their number 1 seed prospect here?
Well, only time will tell, and that time has 5 minutes on the board. We get off with game number 4 between the Blizzard and the Puffins. That is a start with a team bump from the Blizzard. Clear back downfield from Callie. Comp able to wrangle it in. Start moving it back the other way. Blocked by Callie into the corner. Be picked up by Maple, able to just get it over Callie. Comp not going to push too far. He didn't want to double commit. So it's going to come back down and off the sidewall. Maple in the air, not able to find that one. It'll be a good block from Comp, though, as it comes back in this corner, and it definitely feels like both teams playing a bit more cautiously in this game.
It does certainly feel that way. On the side of the Blizzard, they're poking and prodding at the net, but never really overcommitting. And the Puffins haven't really seen much at all in the way of offense thus far. Still waiting to see their first strong attacking play here.
Ooh, that's going to come right back in mid. Comp with the block. Be to this right side as he wraps around off Doc. Ooh, Maple almost able to get it around Callie with the block coming through. And now the transition back down the other way. Ooh, Callie just missing the touch on that one. Could have been dangerous for the Blizzard if they let that one sneak by. As Callie getting another bump. It's going to come straight down off the corner. Dong to follow it through on target. Comp, though, putting it all the way downfield, and Callie just able to make the diving save, though the pressure hasn't relieved just yet. Comp still pushing. Straight down, that goes in.
Not sure. I mean, I didn't really get a perspective on how much boost Dog had. We'll take a look here and see what kind of resources. Might have been low boost, might have been just a really tough read with the ball over top of your head, but either way, that's got to be discouraging on the side of the Puffins. They need to make that back.
That is one you really can't let slide past you. I know it was an interesting angle to deal with, but you've gotta be trying to be up in the air or something. It was so close and just slides on past with Dog waiting. Comp gonna get another clear to this right side. It's gonna be a miss from Dog. He's just got one to beat Comp, but he can't get it from around Callie. Maple's gonna back off, but ooh, a good demo coming through. Maple with the block, but Dog keeping the pressure coming back down the field. Comp taking his time in the corner. Dog beating him to it. Callie with the strike. It's back downfield. That's just going to roll in. And an unfortunate pinch from the Puffins makes it a 2-0 game.
Well, I'm counting 2 really unfortunate goals here for the Puffins at this point. That's a tough challenge that's coming down off the top of the roof. And both players almost had an equal share at it, but one of them got way more of the ball, and it went straight into the Puffins' net.
Kickoff again here, Puffins. I mean, the death timer already begun in this game, but it becomes even harder. And as I say that, man, Caster's Curse, has it ever been more potent than right there? They're able to grab one back to get it within 1.
Look at the extra touch, just barely. These are how small of the plays it takes to mess up the reads that Premier League players have on the ball. They've spent so much time perfecting the muscle memory and recognizing what the ball is going to do that if you get a micro touch like that, it turns into a goal because you just don't expect it.
That's another demo coming in from Comp. Maple wrapping around. It's a beautiful play developing, and as I say developing, I meant to say executed. What a play from the Blizzard to respond.
Comp with the dirty demo there in the corner to open up space, and then circles back around using that space he opened to score an easy goal there for the Blizzard. Puffins in trouble once again.
That they are. We cross over into the second half. It's a 2-goal lead. Comp with possession. Gets the flip reset, but it's off target. Be Callie. Clear downfield. Block from Maple. Dog in the air. It's going to be a drop down. Callie should and does beat it. He'll grab the boost. He's got a net to shoot at, and wow, what a shot.
Burner from Callie there. Great timing on the power shot. Waits for it to bounce and strikes immediately. Comp not ready for the placement opposite side of the net. That's an amazing shot from Callie, and it gives Puffins some daylight here.
Just insane power off of that angle he was from. You could tell Comp absolutely just not prepared for that level of intensity on that shot, and so it just sails on through. They get back within 2 minutes. It's plenty of time for them to try and do something, but they might not need the time. Dog was looking to freestyle his way in the net. Will be another demo from Maple on Callie. Back to this left side. Comp able to pick it up, pushes it off the wall. Callie on the respawn, able to pick it through. Be Comp with a clear into the corner, grabs boost. He's got possession. Maple supporting. Ooh, what a touch and a follow through Maple. He's just got to get there in time, but he doesn't matter. Dog will do the deed for him.
What a play there from Comp. You know, I was going to mention something about the flip reset attempts from Comp. It seemed to be one after the other in situations where it might have benefited from less of a flashy play. And I think he just paid, that attempting skilled plays paid dividends there, because the player on defense expected a ceiling shot and instead got a challenge that opened up a great shot for Maple.
That it did, and now time absolutely becoming a factor. It's a 2-goal game with about 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the board. It's a good 50-50 coming in from Maple. Comp will be in the air for this. He's got possession. Oh, what a bump. Maple doesn't take advantage. Comp wraps back around. It'll be off the back wall again. Maple not going to be able to take advantage of that either. Got 2 opportunities back to back, and he just can't make it happen.
Oh, man, are the Blizzard going to get burned for that? Really, those are opportunities that we would see them sink any other day of the week. But now, let's see if the Puffins can do it here. Close chance. Dog with a shot. Whoa, Puffins are trying here to counterattack and punish them, but instead, I think they're going to get punished in turn.
Oh. Yeah, they had an interesting look. I think that may be GG's. If they can get something here off this kickoff, they might have a chance. But it just went from bad to worse. And with 38 seconds, it's really going to come down to how they perform on this kickoff right here. It's going to be a win in favor of the Blizzard. Comp just going to send it off the back wall. Callie just trying to get his footing in that right corner. Dog with possession. 30 seconds. They've got to try and get something right now. If it gets to around the 11 to 12 mark with no goal, it's going to be all but over as far as their chances, slim as they already are. It's a good bump from Dog. Comp not going to be able to make it through, and that is going to be GG's for the Puffins. They take a valiant game 1, but they're just unable to continue that sort of trajectory, and the Blizzards will be moving on to the conference finals.
Yeah, the Blizzard really just came into their own after game number 1 when they dropped that. I don't think they expected, as did we, that the Puffins were going to come out so strong, and the Blizzard making all the adjustments that they needed to, primarily that physical one, to just take control of this series. And that was the performance we expected from the beginning. It just kind of was on a 1-game delay. They had the 3-0. It was just after their, interesting sort of, we'll call it a warm-up situation maybe in game number 1, where they weren't quite firing on all cylinders. Yeah,
I mean, it just felt like the Blizzard, funnily enough, needed time to warm up because once they did, they were able to keep that sort of pressure. And the Puffins, I mean, they were able to get some good looks, but in the end, the Blizzard were just combining on some really solid team plays. I mean, we truly saw that start to shine when they implemented the physicality that we saw from them, bumps and demos being massively critical to opening up space, especially with how well Callie was doing on the rotations, and they end up taking the series win 3-1.
Yeah, the physicality, really the huge difference between the Blizzard and the Puffins, but it's a signal of something else, and it's that's just comfortability on the field. When you're a team as confident as the Blizzard are, as they should be, they're the number one seed in the Blue Conference and they dominated the regular season. That confidence shows on the field in those physical plays, and that's so tough to push back against when you're the underdog in the Puffins in this series.
Yeah, that it is. But, you've got to give it to the Blizzard, though. I mean, after going down that game one, especially as the selected favorite, sometimes losing that first game, if you're coming in expecting the win, can do a number to your mentality. But for them to stick with it, they didn't really give up on their game plan. They just stepped it up. They maintained momentum once they started to build it in game 2, and they carried that through game 3 and 4. And in the end, were able to just carry out a pretty solid win. And it will be interesting to see how they do next week, because there's some flaws I think we saw in this team that might be exploited next week as the competition continues to get thinner and thinner on our way to the grand finals.
Certainly, the main flaw was really not starting the series as high a speed as they're capable of. So if they're facing an opponent next week who really starts off hot and tries to take advantage early in the series, that could become a big problem for the Blizzard. The only other thing might be is if they face a team that's ready for the physicality. I mean, they have plenty of match to go over here and watch and review their opponent. And if you can adjust to that physical play and catch the Blizzard out of position looking for bumps, suddenly that's a lot of counterattacks coming back the other way.
Yeah, that it really is. And we're going to try and get Maple in here from the Blizzard to get his perspective on that win. Because he was a critical part in a lot of the team passing opportunities that we saw. Comp opening things up by getting those demos, especially in critical moments, and Maple just there to sweep it up and put it through. Really a team effort from both of those players that secure them this victory here. Again, moves them on to the conference finals next week, where we will actually start to see the best of sevens rolling out. That's going to be a lot of fun as we get prepped and ready to go with the grand finals. But it does look like we have Maple in, so we're going to go ahead and drag him on screen. So Maple, first and foremost, congratulations on winning that game. Absolutely phenomenal. How are you feeling right now?
Thanks, guys. I'm not going to lie, I was pretty nervous going into this. I knew we had a lot of viewers on stream, and I haven't played on stream since like 2 seasons ago. So I know this was a big match, but Comp was there and very level-headed and was able to get me to come out of my shell a bit, and we started to pull it together after game 1. So it was really exciting to play on stream, and I just wanted to shout out Helly for scheduling all of our matches the entire season and just being an awesome GM and supporting the team. Congratulations to all the other Blizzards teams who got really far. We hope to push it all the way through to the end, so thank you.
Yeah, and I want to dial in a little bit on that game 1 as well, because
Sure.
With the number 1 versus number 7 seed, I think a lot of people were sort of expecting a sweep. What was going through your mind when that game 1 ended up falling in the way of the Puffins? What sort of comms were going on to try and get everything back under control as you headed into game 2?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, I knew I was in my own head, and I just came out of a scrim playing against the Pirates, and we played really well. But I think I just had so much pressure on me going into this, thinking like, oh, everyone thinks that we should sweep, so I have to play my best. But obviously, I wasn't playing my best, and I think as a team we were able to pull it together. And Comp is just insane, so he can carry me through pretty much any match. So I'm not really worried too much about that.
Yeah, and from there, you guys really seem to start to find your groove. We saw, like I was mentioning before, passing plays and the demos coming in huge. And again, the focus in on the demos, was that sort of the bumps and demo, the physicality, that level of play, was that something that you guys had planned bringing into this game, or was it just something that you sort of did by accident, noticed it work, and decided to run with it?
I think it's something we kind of adapted to, depending on what kind of team we play. If the team is really aggressive, then we kind of hold back a little bit. But we found that we were able to just get the ball past one and then go for the demo on the last one to kind of free space up. So that definitely relieved some pressure off of us. But we just kind of stuck with it, and it kept working. So
absolutely. And Thunder, did you have anything for Maple?
Maple, I just wanted to ask, I felt like when you woke up after that first game, you felt a little bit down. I really started to notice that you started taking the role of affording Comp a lot of space on the field by cutting off the Puffins play at midfield. Is that something you have in your head where you're really trying to limit the space they have coming out of their end?
Yeah, I noticed Callie was getting a lot of good plays on the ball, so whenever we gave him space, they pretty much get it past me, and then Comp is in a 1v2 situation, so I forced myself to push out more and be more aggressive to cut off those midfield plays before they were able to get anything going.
And well, it was a strategy that absolutely worked for you guys. Congratulations again on the victory. We'll, I'm sure, see you again next week for these conference finals as you guys try and secure your spot in the grand finals. We'll go ahead and let you celebrate.
Thanks.
With everything. Thanks for joining us. And, you know, Thunder, that game was a lot closer than I think some people. It was really exciting. And as we head into our final game of the evening, I'm hoping that we can try and see one more Game 5 while we still have the Game 5s.
Oh, we're hoping for it in a big way. I mean, this series, closer than a lot of people expected. It was nice. It was competitive throughout, and the goal margins never really got into blowout territory between the two teams. So it was nice and competitive, but I think, as you say, the next series could be even closer, and we're really rooting for a Game 5 on this one.
Yeah, that we are. It's going to be the Knights and the Aviators in the Premier League to finish us off this weekend with the semifinals. Again, thanks to our sponsors at Balls Corona and Power A for all of their support. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, again, Knights and Aviators, two teams that are really close in skill. You're not going to want to miss it, and it's all going to be right here on Minor League Esports.